Hello, Warriors fans. Sorry for missing a week there. I was a bit under the weather the first week, but I'm good to go now. These past 2 weeks saw, among other things, the rest of Vicky's Poland tour, the release of A Starless Clan No. 2, and a nice Q&A from the official site. Last time, I had mentioned that Vicky had started her Poland tour, so she finished that in the days afterward. She did continue to post on Facebook each day about what she did and saw, and the Polish publisher also posted some photos. At the event in Krakow, Vicky revealed the cover of the Polish illustrated edition of Forest of Secrets. The illustrations from the first 2 books are really pretty, so I'm looking forward to seeing the art from this one. After returning home, she took to Facebook to post the answers to some questions that she was asked during the tour. A lot of them are ones that she's answered over the years, such as how they came up with the series and what her role and name would be if she were a clan cat, but probably the most notable answer she gave is she confirmed Ravenpaw and Barley as a couple. Speaking of the Polish books, I also noticed that the Polish publisher is advertising a collector's edition of the Sun Trail that comes with additional merch, which looks awesome. The last week of October also saw the final week of the Warrior Cat Ultimate Edition October event. A 2021 item was for sale again, and there was an in-game event. It consists of 2 parts, each of which can earn you a badge and some cosmetic items. One part involved you finding hidden jack-o'-lanterns, and the other was a sort of scavenger hunt at high stones that would temporarily give you some butterfly wings. Then, of course, the biggest news in the last 2 weeks was the release of A Starless Clan No. 2, Sky. The official site had some content based on this, an article recapping the previous book, a poll about what you're looking forward to in it, and how far you are in it. There were also a couple other articles on WarriorCats.com, one of which was the Fan Challenge. It showed the winners of the September Fan Challenge, which is about depicting characters reuniting in StarClan, and revealed the theme for the next challenge, which is to depict a scene of a character surviving their canon death. Another fun thing the official site did was a Find Your Warrior Name game. They've done different versions of this on the official site over the years, using your name and hometown and stuff like that, and this time it's the name of your favorite childhood pet and your birth month. Depending on which pet I pick, mine would be either Bramble Willow or Cinder Willow. The third article this time was the most interesting to me, a Q&A. They explained that they received a lot of emails and that it's hard to answer so many, so they'll make it a regular feature to respond to popular questions. This time, they had 4 of them. The first one was about the books they're working on and have planned. At this point, A Starless Clan No. 3 has been sent to the publisher. Kate's working on the Riverstar Super Edition, and then we'll work on A Starless Clan No. 4 after that. And the story team just started working on the outline for Book 5. A Thief and Thunder Clan is on its way next year, as we know. And unfortunately, they said that there are no plans for new novellas at this moment, as their creative focus is on the manga titles. It's a bit disappointing. I like the novellas, but I am fond of the graphic novels as well. I particularly like seeing the world of warriors brought to life in this way. The second question is about a line about Briarlight and Squirrelflight's hope. There's a scene where Sandstorm tries to convince Squirrelflight to stay in StarClan, saying that she might return to the living world crippled, and you wouldn't want to live a life like hers, would you? Which fans weren't happy about since it comes across as, it's better to be dead than disabled. Back after the book came out, a fan wrote to Working Partners and were told it would be edited, but fans have recently noticed that it's still in there. Their response was, unfortunately, reprint corrections can be a slow process. This correction has been in the works since the line was brought to our attention and will finally appear in the next printing. It is a bit odd considering that the Bramblestar Storm error about Graystripe's Kit Misty Star was corrected in less than a year by the first paperback, whereas this is 3 years later. But even if they didn't originally intend to, or forgot that they promised it, at least they're listening to the fandom here. In addition to that, they mentioned that they're correcting an error regarding Morningflower and Ashfoot in One Star's confession, but I'm not sure what specifically they're referring to here. The third question was about whether anything's planned for the 20th anniversary. They said they've been talking with the publisher, and it sounds like they'll reveal something soon. The fourth question was about covers. Folks asked about who's on the cover of The Broken Code number 5, and they confirmed that the main cat is Asher, and that the smaller cats are Rootspring and Willowshine. They also were asked about the German covers and said that they'd passed on the question to their German publisher and were waiting to hear back. So yeah, this has been a busy 2 weeks. I especially appreciated the Q&A because it's good to see that they are willing to take some feedback, and it's good to see some more transparency. Any ideas what they might do for the 20th anniversary? I think I'd like to see a new illustrated edition of the books myself. Well, thank you all for watching. See you next time.